escape to the mountains, carried them away captive. And now they march captives and slaves in a strange land, in a strange culture, in a strange language, in a city called Babylon. This was not the first time that Nebuchadnezzar really had invaded the city, but the first time he simply came in and took away the golden vessels in the temple and took away only the finest and choice young men to learn the ways of the Babylon Empire. Men like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, men like Daniel were carried away in the first invasion. But he allowed the city to stand. But 11 years later, King Zedekiah rebelled against Nebuchadnezzar. And this time, he attacked the city in all of its fury. And everyone was carried away. All the inhabitants of Judah, the southern kingdom, are now captives in a city. Strange land. How can I call on his name in a strange land? But I want you to know, as a matter of fact, we ought to praise him even in a strange land. Yes, they had been taken captive by the enemy. Yes, it looked like they had been defeated. But I want you to know that, as a matter of fact, that's really the time in the midst of defeat when you can't praise him by the flesh, but you have to praise him by the Spirit, because we must remember that we are a peculiar people. It's a strange land to us, and we are strange to them. Child of God should not blend in, because God did not call us to blend in. That's why you've been awkward. That's why you never fit into certain groups and cliques. It's because God has ordained you for greatness. And we spend our time trying to blend in with folk that ain't going nowhere. But the Bible says they that wait on him have to mount up, or will mount up with wings as eagles. There ain't no need with eagles hanging around chickens in the barnyard, when God has created us to soar while we pecking on the ground like chickens. And many of us in here, we will be further along than we are in life, right? I'm talking to some grown folk now, than we are right now, if we didn't spend our time trying to win the approval of chickens, when God has created us to be like eagles. Too many of us, we want to blend in, but I want you to know God has made you special. Yes, a peculiar people and a chosen generation. Isn't it a blessing to be chosen?